contemplated scolding her again about the importance self-awareness. But judging by her expression, it looked like she understood what she did. I calmly stood back up and handed her her bag, while holding the broken calculator in my other hand. Sorry about that. ... I'll buy you another one later, I promise. Many dots later. Mia. Tristan. No. Huh? Whoa. And once again she tackled me. Only this time I was knocked to the ground. What was that about? I sat up to find Mia frantically pulling back my left pant leg and examining my knee. Mia, what the blank are you? Tristan's knee. That's kind of weird. I thought someone was knocking on my bedroom door for a second. It's injured. Tristan's knee is injured. Does it hurt, Tristan? Does it? This person's a little bit weird. Or, a little bit. Are you alright? Are you in pain? There's blood. There's dirt. It's getting into the wound. It's gonna get infected. Tristan's gonna get sick. Stay right there. Don't move. Let me help you. I'll help you, Tristan. This person's crazy. It was unbelievable. This girl was falling to pieces over a tiny cut. A cut that she was partially responsible for causing. Though at that point, my back was hurting considerably more than my knee. No doubt a result of being tackled to the floor. Also her fault, I might add. But I wasn't about to bring that up. This kid was already treating the situation like a code blue emergency. If I told her that I had sustained another injury, she'd probably have a heart attack. It was strange, but in another way, it was kind of cute. I guess there comes a time in every man's life when he hopes to meet a girl who would make a big fuss over him. But even in their wildest dreams, I doubt any of the girls behaved quite as recklessly as this. I had to put a stop to this before she went too far and ended up calling an ambulance. Grammar Nazi. Going to went. Hey Mia, look, I'm... Gah! I trailed off in my own thoughts again, so I wasn't paying attention to what she was trying to do. I snapped out of it just as Mia's tongue was mere inches away from my knee. That's gross. Grab. Whoa there, no need for that. Phew, that was too close. Mia looked at me with startled eyes. But if I didn't clean the wound, germs are going to get in and Tristan will get sick. Yeah, and if I let you lick my cut, you'll get sick. Was she for real? She was willing and ready to lick my wound clean, like some kind of animal. And given the way thing had progressed by that point, I thought she would have minded it one bit. I knew that if I let this go on any longer, somebody was going to get hurt. I quickly rolled up my pant leg and got back on my feet. But, Tristan, look, I'm fine, see? Nothing a band-aid won't fix. I don't need a band-aid. Speaking of which, I better dispose of this before anyone else gets hurt. I walked into a nearby classroom and disposed of the broken calculator in the trash. Mia stared vacantly at me as I walked out of the classroom. Now come on, you'll get dirty if you stay down there. I held up my hand to help her up. As I moved towards her, her line of sight didn't change. She seemed to be lost in her own little world. I moved in closer and gently nudged her on the shoulder. Mia? Mia jolted like she had just been woken up from a deep sleep. She blinked a few times and noticed me standing in front of her. I held my hand out again to help her up. She just stared at it. After a moment of silence, she finally took my hand and I pulled her up off the floor. That was strange. It was like she had suddenly switched off. What was that about? I started to brush the dust off her clothes. Mia? Oh, wasn't messing up there. Da 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 da. That's what Mia was saying. I guess she didn't mind because she didn't show any signs of resistance. The average girl would probably get nervous if a boy started touching them. At least, that's what I've been told. But then again, it was becoming abundantly clear that I wasn't dealing with the average girl. Heck, from what I've witnessed in the sort of amount of time we spent together, I think yeah. I think that's kind of messed up there. It was safe to assume that the concept of personal space didn't register with her. Unless, of course, it involves avoiding contact with the rest of the student body. Guess that meant I was special. I didn't know whether that was good or bad. You're trailing off again, Tristan. You really need to stop doing that. I slapped myself on the cheek and just finished brushing the dust off Mia's clothing. Mia's clothing. That's weird. I slapped myself? Should I slap myself in real life? I don't know. All the while, she remained as quiet as a mouse, and her expression had reverted back to the same vacant one she had throughout the day. It was making it very difficult to tell what she was thinking. Strange. One minute, she was bubbly and vibrant. The next, she was a mannequin. But it has been a long day, particularly within the last few minutes. Maybe she was just tired. I know I was. Either way, I couldn't shake this uncomfortable feeling I was getting from all the silence. It's getting late. We should get going. I don't know about you, but my mom will kick my donkey if I'm not home before dark. Or don't cuss. I tried to alleviate the strange sense of awkwardness I was feeling by making a joke. A truthful joke, mind you. I knew full well that what awaited me when I got home tonight was a fistful of whooped donkey from my beloved mother. And judging from the complete lack of response, could tell that Mia wasn't even listening to me. Mia? Huh? You still with me? Oh, Tristan. The very same. Where'd you go? I guess I wasn't the only one with a penchant for getting lost in my own thoughts. In that case, I was able to cut her some slack. Well, never mind. The important thing is you're back now. Just in time, too. We should get going before it gets too dark. I'll meet you outside. Huh? Did you forget something back at class? No. Toilet. Oh, okay then. I'll just wait outside for you then. I stiffly turned around and hurried towards the stairs. I guess that's why Mia was being so quiet. She needed to use the toilet, but was unable to speak up because I was too busy putting my hands all over her. Not in that way, mind you. That must have been embarrassing for her. I, for one, was feeling pretty sheepish. If I could see my face in the mirror, I bet my face was bright red at that point. Smooth, Tristan. Just smooth. Making girls stand around listening to you while she needs to use the ladies' room. I continued to condemn myself as I made my way outside. After a few minutes, Mia came out, and the two of us made our way to the train station. And the plot thickens. A lot of time had passed since school got out, so it went without saying that I missed my train. Ordinarily, I would have boarded a much earlier train to get home, but due to my meeting with the principal today, I knew that I would end up missing it. So I checked the train station before I arrived at school this morning to see when the next one would arrive. I was hoping to finish filling out my forms and make it to the station in time to catch it. However, due to my unforeseen encounter with Mia, I ended up missing that train as well. I went over the timetable again to see if any other trains were heading my way. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. The next train wasn't due for another 20 minutes. I figured I should at least call my mom and tell her I was going to be late. I probably would have done that sooner, but with everything that had happened, the thought completely slipped my mind. Okay, Mom. See you soon. Bye. Beep. Sigh. Ever see a donkey whooping in my near future? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying donkey whenever that pops up. Almost makes me